So Jesus and his disciples are leaving the gates of Jerusalem. And they're walking. And as they're walking, Jesus says, the time has come and you guys will deny me. And the guys look at each other and Peter responds, no way, I'll never deny you. And Jesus looks at Peter and says, Peter, by the end of tonight, by tomorrow morning, you would have denied me 3 times, saying you don't even know me. And Peter doubled down and said, there's no way, to my death I would not deny you. And all of these disciples start doubling down and saying the same thing. There's no way. And Jesus lets them talk as they keep walking. And they go to this garden, the Garden of Gethsemane, that Jesus likes to go and pray at. And Jesus walks in with the 12. And he tells them, we're going to go pray. And he says, Peter, James, and John, come with me. You 12, you 9 stay here. You 3 come with me. And he goes with them and he says, you 3 stay here. I'm going to go pray. Pray with me. Stay up and pray with me. So Jesus goes and prays. And the Bible says there's just this grief that's just upon him. And Jesus goes and prays and he says, Lord, if you could take this cup of agony from me, please do it, because I know that you can do all things. But if that's your plan for me, then let it be. So Jesus leaves the prayer and goes to check up on the guys. And he sees them sleeping. And he's like, yo, why are you guys sleeping? Jesus says, I'm going to go back to prayer again. Stay up with me. Pray with me. And Jesus goes. And then Jesus prays again. He says, in agony, please take this cup of agony from me. But if it's your will, so be it. And he gets up and goes to check up on the guys again. And he catches them sleeping. And he's like, yo, you guys can't stay up with me? And Peter and all the guys, they just look at each other and they don't respond because they have nothing to say. And Jesus says, I'm going to go back to prayer again. Stay up and pray with me. And he goes and this time he's just getting into the prayer. He's praying. And the Bible says sweat like the size of teardrops of blood are just falling. He's just going, he's praying and he's saying, Lord, this cup of agony, if you could take it from me. But then an angel comes to minister to him and strengthen him. And Jesus arises and he goes to check up on the guys. And of course, they're sleeping again. But he says they could sleep, for the time has come. So the guys finally start, walking with him. Some still sleep maybe. And then we see Judas. Judas is walking with a band of soldiers. There's a lot of them. These are the priesthood soldiers. So these are serious guys. And Judas tells the soldiers, the one I kiss is Jesus of Nazareth. That's the one. So Judas walks up to Jesus and says, Master. And he kisses him in a greeting format. And Jesus looks at Judas and says, so you betray me with a kiss? And in that instant, the guards start approaching. Soldiers start approaching. And they're looking for Jesus. And Jesus asks them, who are you looking for? And they say, Jesus of Nazareth. And Jesus says, I am he. Immediately, they get knocked out. Bye-bye. They get up, and Jesus asks them again, who are you looking for? And they say, Jesus of Nazareth. And Jesus responds, I said that I am he. Take your issue with me. Leave these guys alone. Peter, sleepy Peter, I was in and out of sleep, wakes up, and he finally realizes what's happening. He pulls out his knife, pulls it out. First thing he does, he cuts off an ear of one of the soldiers. Jesus immediately checks Peter, like, Peter, what are you doing? Do you not think if I prayed to my Father that 1,000 angels would come down and protect me? So Jesus takes the guy's ear, puts it back on, and heals him. And then the soldiers proceed to take Jesus and tie him up. And as they're taking Jesus and tying him up, all the disciples, what they do, they all run away as they take away Jesus.